Hey everybody, this is Tyler Dockery and welcome to another fine week of GRD241. By now you guys have already chosen your logos and you've started working into your advertisements for the Think Big conference, but I want to go ahead and stop for a minute and talk about the 30-minute branding project that we had, the short branding project, and I want to talk with you about expectations. Just a reminder, this is the top tier course in graphic design, and every piece that you work on in here is going to be scrutinized for professional portfolio level work. In the short branding problem, we saw lots of students not doing well, and the reason that they didn't do well broke down into four major categories. First and foremost, students did not read. You were given 35 minutes to do the project from the time that you completed the first quiz. We used the timestamp to help determine the grades. If you went 1 minute or a portion of a minute, that being seconds, every minute over the 35-minute mark ended up costing you 5 points. So anyone who went more than 20 minutes over the mark, no matter what your score was, you received a 0. People who failed to read to know that they needed to open up all their programs ahead of time, or that they needed to read in the book about what branding was and how it was used, or someone who didn't read any of the cautionary material. Any of that stuff is going to cause you to run into issues. There is, in almost every project, a big item of preparation for obstacles commonly faced. Not everybody read that. It talked about what to do and how to get it done and what to be aware of, because these are common problems that people face, and it's going to come up every single time. So use that. When you see it, make sure that you read it. If you did not download the logo to begin with, if you did not see what kind of a file it was or how you might want to work with it, it probably ended up causing you some problems. So always make sure that you are researching and well prepared. Make sure you read the lecture notes on what branding is so you don't make someone upset by reworking their logo when they ask you for a t-shirt design. That's going to make someone mad. Another thing that caused people to fall back, the third item, is time-related issues. Sometimes people get stymied. They don't know what to do. They can't make quick decisions. And when you can't make a decision, your time just runs out. Once you take an hour for a half-hour project, you get a 0. There's no way around that. So just make sure that when you find that there is a set time limit for what you're doing, you're accomplishing something within that time limit. Okay, and the last thing is quality. We're looking for professional level quality, or as much as we can get. A lot of people put the logo right next to the logo with type, and it was just a big white block on a blue shirt or something along those lines. That's not high quality. That's not professional work. I know you know Photoshop. I know you can fix it. I know you might have been able to take those logos into Illustrator and live trace them so that you can come up with something. You've got to have portfolio quality work every single time. Many of you are working with your logos and your advertisements here, and you're falling just a little bit short, and your grades are popping up in areas where you don't like them. So just make sure everything is portfolio level work. Read everything, prepare ahead of time, make sure you keep aware of how much time you have to do a project, and make sure your work is going to be top quality work. I know in an online environment it's easy to say you're tired and you're going to go to bed. I myself am doing this video at 10:30 at night, so here at school still. So believe me, I understand what it's like. I look forward to your best A-level work, and as always, design your future.